to 7 the score. I mean, this one's so tight right now. Let's see what Sardi can do on the serve. Our 5th and 6th placement game here today.
Sierra Sardi with the serve for Nova Scotia. Great job trying to return that. Soderman not able to get it where she wanted to. Not quite the jump she was looking for.
Down the line for Nova Scotia.
So 8-7 Nova Scotia. This one back and forth once again. We've seen it all day. Sierra Sardi. Be called on the serve, I believe, put inside the line. So 8-8.
Yep, good call there, Robbie. That's exactly what happened. And we have New Brunswick on the serve now with Soderman.
Nice play for McDougall, setting up Sardi. Great return. Nova Scotia now, New Brunswick trying to put it away. Big one off the net. That big great point as they regain the lead, 9-8.
Yeah, really nice play there by Nixon. Give it a jump up, just give it a little love tap over the line.
Both teams trying to pull ahead. That one going to be blown down.
Make it happen for PEI.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Okay, thank you.
Great day of action here at Paradise Park. Wonderful venue for these beach volleyball matchups here at the Canada Summer Games. Great serve from Soderman, picks her spot on the line, no mistake. And now it's a 2-point lead for New Brunswick.
Absolutely, Robbie. You cannot get better than that. Sophie Soderman, a great serve there down the inside line.
That's into the net for Soderman. Won't be able to get it up high enough to make it over the net. So 10-9 New Brunswick leading. Nova Scotia will be serving into the win. Nice serve, Soderman receives it. Nixon, the set trying to find it at the net. Able to get it over, and a great play from Soderman. Back up by 2 goes New Brunswick.
Yeah, some strong play here from Soderman and Nixon. Now we get a look at Nixon back on the serve.
Right in play. McDougall, great touch at the net, just over the hands of Soderman, gets it to fall. So 11-10, back and forth we go. These two maritime neighbors going head to head. 5th place on the line, and here's a look at some of the highlights from the start of this first set.
Yeah, Nova Scotia getting off to a strong start. It's been back and forth, but here's a look at some of their best in this one. That one splitting through Soderman and Nixon, as Soderman couldn't get that one. Again now, Soderman on a good effort right there, but could not get it back up and over the net. Nova Scotia working well together. Nice few touches around the net, and they're able to get some very valuable points from it. As Nova Scotia, New Brunswick battling here, back and forth. That's been the story of the day right now. 11-10 in favor of Team NB.
Very, very close matchup. Big effort from both these teams. Really wanting to pull ahead in this first set and set the tone. We've seen how important it is in terms of momentum to take that first set. But with that said, we've seen some comebacks as well. One fun thing about beach volleyball, you hear that a lot, the cliche comment in sports, it's never over till it's over. Beach volleyball, it seems to reign true more often than other sports.
I'd agree with you there. The tide can turn so many different times in throughout a set, in throughout a match. Right now, no idea who's going to win this first set. It's so down the middle.
Here's Soderman at the net, looking to just touch it over. She does. Sardi with a nice set to return it for McDougall and Nova Scotia. Good effort from New Brunswick, but that'll be the tying point, 11-11.
Yeah, good scramble there from Team NB. Just not able to elevate that one up and over the net.
So Nova Scotia with the serve, midway through this first set. No one able to pull ahead. Soderman trying to send it, she does, but good defense by Sardi and Nova Scotia. Able to touch it up and over. 12-11 Nova Scotia now, they take the lead.
Yeah, Nova Scotia 2 points in a row now. They are up, they have the ball in their hands.
Both teams trying to find that momentum. Midway through this second set of action, Soderman able to put it over.
Yeah, really nice play there by Soderman. Able to just knuckle that one up and over the net. Touching down nicely. She'll grab the ball for the serve.
Serving into the wind. That's been a big factor here on these serves. And there you see that wind is taking the ball sideways. That's not going to hit the mark. So another point on the board for Nova Scotia.
Yeah, the wind just adding a completely different factor here to this one.
Serve from Nova Scotia, Julia McDougall. At the net, Soderman picking her spot, no mistake. That one drops. So 13 all. We said it earlier, we've seen some evenly matched teams throughout the day in these placing games. This one no different as that's put up.
We definitely have, and there's a reason why these two teams are here so evenly matched. They have a big time battle going on to see who places 5th and who places 6th.
So Nixon will serve for New Brunswick. Great crowd on hand taking in this action this afternoon here at Paradise Park, just outside the host city, St. John's, provincial capital in Newfoundland and Labrador. Wonderful hosts this week for these Canada Summer Games. Nixon, great serve, not able to get to it was Sardi. And that's another point on the board for New Brunswick.
Yeah, good job there by Team NB as we switch sides. Now coming in to serve for them will be Talia Nixon.
That serve gonna go long from Nixon. Great patience from Nova Scotia. Just trying to trust their judgment. Paid off for them, able to pick up the point. As New Brunswick ahead by 1. Soderman, great effort to get to it, and that's not going to be able to be returned by New Brunswick. Play continues.
Nixon thought right there that she had enough space up and over the net to get that one to work, but just misjudged the height as where the ball was and dropped down back on New Brunswick's side.
Sierra Sardi trying to pull ahead and not able to get the serve in play, so New Brunswick will take the 1-point lead. Soderman.
Great play from Carson Gray.
Puts that in play. McDougall sets it up for Sardi at the net, trying to get it to fall, but great defensive play from Nixon and New Brunswick. And at the net, here's Sardi, and a good block from Soderman. Not allowing that one to cross. Hits the dirt. So 17-5, New Brunswick out front.
Great stuff here from Team New Brunswick, trying to close in. They're 4 points away.
Soderman puts that up and over, and a great play by Nixon. Diving to put it back, and here's another chance for McDougall of Nova Scotia. At the net, block attempt. Not able to connect, so 18-15, a 3-point lead. New Brunswick currently over Nova Scotia, getting closer and closer to that magic number of 21.
Yeah, Nova Scotia going to call their timeout here as we get set for what is bound to be a great finish to our first set. Let's take a look at one of the better rallies here that we have seen today. Look at this back and forth action. Nova Scotia getting it over, and Soderman and Nixon able to get it back. This time it's Nixon up and over again, and then the big block from Soderman, able to get the point as New Brunswick currently closing in again here on taking this first set.
Certainly exciting action all day. This one no different. Maritime battle. New Brunswick leading Nova Scotia by 3. A good look at the benches. Both teams having a chat with their coaching staff, trying to make a game plan of how they want to attack the end of this first set coming off the bench. Nova Scotia, a little bit more work to do than New Brunswick as they trail by 3. Soderman with the serve. Well placed by Sophie Soderman. That one put up down the line. Perfect placement from McDougall. Another point on the board for Nova Scotia.
Very nice job there. McDougall able to get that one a fall. That was such a greatly placed shot there by Julia McDougall.
Julia McDougall at the net trying to block, and a huge cross-court spike from Soderman. No mistake, back corner. 19-16, New Brunswick within 2 now of taking this first set.
Trying to wrap things up here is Team Nouveau Brunswick as we have Nixon on the serve.
Great serve from Nixon. Puts it over, good block from Soderman, and what a athleticism from Sophie Soderman. Get up there in a hurry, hands in the perfect spot, and now set point for New Brunswick. That in play, Nova Scotia. Sierra Sardi on the nice touch at the net. Soderman sends it back for Nixon. That's going to fall in first set in the books. And it's going to go for New Brunswick. A great start for this duo. And they'll take a 1-0 lead. Both teams going to head back to their benches, have a little chat with their coaches and reset. But what a story it's been, back and forth. The action continues on the other side of the break. Set 2 coming up. It's beach volleyball from the Canada Summer Games. Don't go anywhere.
What is it about a place that stays with you long after you leave? Truth is, it's never what at all.
The United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners Local 579 is proud to welcome the Canada Games to our home this summer. UBC Local 579, building great things in Newfoundland and Labrador.
So many iconic sights. You might want to get used to saying wow.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Canada Summer Games here in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. Today we're just a little bit outside the city in Paradise, at Paradise Park, a wonderful venue. They've hosted the beach volleyball this year, done a tremendous job. You're just joining us. New Brunswick taking the first set in this battle against maritime rival Nova Scotia, and it's been an awesome start, Luke.
Oh, it absolutely has, Robbie. These two teams, take a look at this rally right now, and you'll believe us that it's been an absolutely fantastic start. These girls going back and forth. Look at this.
Great patience and resilience from all 4 of these athletes. In the end, it's going to be Nixon over the head. Blinded, just not able to keep it in play, but it's certainly a great effort and a good start for Nova Scotia.
Certainly a good effort is right. A really strong start for Team NS. That was a long rally to kick things off, but they get the very important first point in this second set as they look to extend this match.
There's another big point for Nova Scotia. They lead by 2 early on.
Great job there, just able to get that one over, and another well-placed shot here by Team NS. On the serve again is going to be Sarti.
Sierra Sarti with the serve. Soderman able to receive it, sets it for Nixon, back to Soderman, puts it over. At the net. Good block by Soderman, New Brunswick on the board. 2-1.
Yeah, Soderman just jumping up, puts the block up. She'll grab the ball for the serve as NB on the board here in our second set.
Soderman not able to get the altitude on that serve. That's into the net. It's one unforced point, 3-1 Nova Scotia. And once again, Julia McDougall, same thing, that's into the net. So another one back up for New Brunswick. 1 point, the difference. New Brunswick taking the first set, leading 1-0 in the match. Great serve from Nixon, and we are tied up in this second set.
Very good serve there. That is a valuable point.
Sardi trying to set it up for McDougall. At the net, good effort by New Brunswick to return it. My goodness, what defense. Nixon diving. Great distance, that one's gonna drop, and what a point for New Brunswick. Brunswick, and they had to work for it.
Absolutely they did, Robbie. A great diving effort there. Is back the other way comes New Brunswick, able to get that one up and over the net. That was great from Nixon and Soderman.
Certainly was. Great teamwork. Communication so important in this sport. Only 2 people on a team. There's Sardi. Puts it up, drops it over. McDougall, a great play, and still scrambling is New Brunswick. And what athleticism being on display between these 2 teams.
Well, there's no quit in Team NB, in case you were wondering. That's a great job there by Soderman and Nixon, but just couldn't get it over the net. Team NS will take it as we're all squared 4.
So Sardi will serve for Nova Scotia. Gets that over. Trying to get there is Nixon. Not able to get that straight enough, so a big point now to retake the lead for Nova Scotia.
Yeah, important here for Nova Scotia. Need a strong serve on this one. Try to expand your lead.
Certainly do. And what a serve from Sardi.
Wow. Sardi with a great serve. As that ball was traveling hard towards the outer line, but it just catches a piece on the way through.
Sardi will serve again. Outstanding so far from the serving line. Trying to keep it going at the net for McDougall. McDougall puts it over. Good defense from New Brunswick again, and Soderman with a dive for Nixon. Soderman back up, touches it over. Highlight reel stuff happening here at Paradise Park. My goodness, we're still going. Block attempt from Soderman. That's going to land in. And an outstanding point here in beach volleyball. Unbelievable effort on both sides. Nova Scotia coming away with a point.
What a rally there, back and forth. We've had a couple of really strong rallies here in this second set.
So we'll reset again as Sardi with a nice serve. A good touch from Soderman at the net. Big point for New Brunswick, trailing by 2.
And that's the thing with Soderman, is that you have to respect that she has the opportunity to smash it down hard or to play the short game. So hard to judge whenever you're an opposing player waiting for that spike or touch to come over the net. Which one do you go for? Which one do you prepare for?
Certainly excellent precision from both of these teams. And great effort on display. Nixon with a nice touch. Will that land in? No, too far. And another one for Nova Scotia. They'll now lead by 4.
And a great run here for Team Nova Scotia as well. Who's really done a good job to kind of separate themselves for a little bit here. An opportunity to keep doing that. Julian McDougall now on the serve.
McDougall's been outstanding, as has Sardi.
Really all 4 players have been strong here today. We've seen some great action back and forth.
So here we go. McDougall. With the serve, Soderman trying to put it down, and a big point once again for New Brunswick. 9-6.
New Brunswick not going away here. Staying in it. Still lots of time left, not even past this halfway point of our second set.
Nixon, that one gonna go long. Another point for Nova Scotia. Now double digits. 10-6, they lead. 1-0 in the match for New Brunswick as they took the first set. Great serve from Sardi. Fooling Nixon, that took a drop in a hurry. Not able to get to it was Nixon, but a great effort.
Yeah, really strong effort here. This is something that we've noticed today. Compete. Compete, compete, compete. Doesn't matter if you're in a semifinal matchup like we saw earlier or a placement game. All these ladies so far today competing.
A great job indeed. New Brunswick gonna call timeout. Have a little chat, and what an action-packed set this has been thus far. Let's take a look at one of those highlight reel rallies, start to finish.
Well, a tough job for our crew in the truck as to which rally do you pick, but they picked a good one for sure. Nova Scotia trying to pop it over. Nice scramble by Nixon. Back it comes, another nice scramble. Able to set that one up, and then a nice poke over. Nova Scotia tries to answer, setting it long. Quick tap over, and then Nova Scotia gets it past. fast, and it's able to drop down. That is 35 seconds of non-stop action.
Certainly skill being showcased on the big stage here at the Canada Summer Games. Paradise Park, great venue for this beach volleyball action. So Sardi gonna serve for Nova Scotia, 12-6. They lead.
Yeah, looking to continue to separate themselves here in our second set.
That one just missing the mark for Sardi, a point for New Brunswick, 12-7.
Yeah, good start here for Team New Brunswick, able to get an early point now, take the next step from there.
Soderman with the serve for New Brunswick. Picked up by Sardi. Set by McDougall at the net, and a good touch from Soderman to keep it on the other side, and another point, so that's 2 in a row for New Brunswick.
Yeah, New Brunswick starting to find a groove here. Let's see if they can keep it up now, only down by 4.
Outstanding work by both these duos. Nice play to pick it up from Sardi, sending it back over. Soderman up for Nixon. Nixon with a nice touch, gonna be blocked by Sardi, kept alive, and good block opportunity from Soderman, just couldn't get up high enough. And it's a Nova Scotia point.
And Nova Scotia, good job there to answer back, and we are going to have a timeout call. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, discussing game plan.
You see our wonderful volunteers in St. John's fixing up the court. These athletes playing on a great surface and allowing them to show what they're made of, and here's a look at how that looks.
Here's another one of our long rallies that we talked about as New Brunswick going back and forth. Nixon with a nice save, and Nova Scotia can't control it. And New Brunswick, big point there. You can see the excitement on Soderman's face. That was a well-earned point. No doubt about that.
And it's an electric atmosphere, lots of cheering, some fans even dancing as the music goes all week, and that's what makes this sport so exciting, such a different atmosphere than we're used to. Certainly fun. If anyone is in the area this afternoon, wants to check out some games, highly recommended. Beach volleyball, certainly an exciting sport.
Yeah, sun's starting to come out a little bit too, peeking through the clouds, always nice to see.
Here's Soderman. Trying to put it down, and she does. A big spike from her. Within 4 now is New Brunswick.
Back within striking distance again. We'll give the ball to Nixon for the serve.
So Nixon. Nice serve at the net. Nixon tries to set up Soderman. She does. Here's Nixon at the net this time. A nice touch, and they'll pick up another point. New Brunswick coming off the bench strong after that timeout.
Yeah, Team NB on a good roll here. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nixon, a nice serve into the wind. At the net, McDougall. Soderman gonna try to block it, not able to get there on the second effort is Nixon, but a great effort on her part.
Yeah, very strong is right, Robbie. It's all about effort here right now. Team Nova Scotia back up by 4. Only 7 points away from winning this second set and extending us into a third.
14-10. Nova Scotia leading this second set. What a spike from Nixon. You talk about power. On display right at the net. Perfect positioning. Makes no mistake, and no chance for that for McDougall.
No, 0 chance there. Nixon so powerful. What a spike there.
And a spike attempt of their own. That one gonna miss high and long. So 14-12, New Brunswick flying back.
Spiking so hard from the end that Nova Scotia's in right now with the wind in their back, as they've been working it around here strongly. Now New Brunswick will switch back to defense. Nova Scotia on the serve.
Outstanding effort from both teams. 15-12, Nova Scotia with a nice serve. Soderman tries to get there, sets it up for Nixon at the line, and what a point. Picked her spot. Great effort from Nova Scotia as McDougall trying to get there. but not able to pick it up. New Brunswick back within 2.
Yeah, New Brunswick with a late surge here as of late. The score 15-13 in favor of New Brunswick. Nixon on the serve. Great work by Soderman, as this one's going to be popped up again now. It'll be handed off. Nice little tap back there. Nova Scotia doing a great job here, just staying calm under pressure. That one's going to find the back line on a great effort by Team Nova Scotia.
Certainly was. 16-13. Nova Scotia leading New Brunswick. What a matchup this has been, back and forth.
Need a bit of a break here. The wind taking down some of the banners around. We will get those sorted. Looks like we are all set to go again.
Sierra Sardi with the serve. Picked up by Nixon. Up for Soderman. Nixon trying to drop that down, and she will, and a big point for New Brunswick.
Very strong stuff there by Nixon and Soderman. Soderman on the serve now, down by 2, trying to get this one all evened up again.
Great play by Nova Scotia to set that up. Good return by Sardi. Nixon not able to handle it. So 17-14, Nova Scotia getting closer and closer. That magic number 21.
New Brunswick just finding it so hard right now. Nova Scotia doing a great job of staying those 2-3 points ahead. Now it's a 2-point game again. Nixon with the ball.
Put over. Nova Scotia at the line. McDougall with a nice touch. 18-15.
See again, Nova Scotia just not letting New Brunswick get within 2 or 3.
These teams just been trading points back and forth, either one. Able to pull ahead. Soderman. Nice job to return that, is picked up by Sardi. Touched at the net. Behind, big spike attempt, and Sardi with some great defense for Nova Scotia. At the net once again, a great block by Soderman. Keeps it alive. Good effort. And Nova Scotia with a big point, now within 2 points of tying this match up.
Yeah, now it's up to for New Brunswick, excuse me, to really take charge here. Get back ahead of things as we are off again, getting down to the wire.
That serve not going to hit the mark for Nova Scotia. 19-16.
Again, just New Brunswick not able to get within striking distance here, as Nova Scotia doing a great job keeping this one close, but still up and ahead throughout the second half of this set.
Here we go, big serve for New Brunswick. At the net, trying to block a Soderman, won't get it. Nixon back to help her. 3-point the difference, and a big point there for New Brunswick. They trail by just 2 now.
Very nice there from Soderman and Nixon. Working well together. Back in within 2 again. Now they need this valuable point here to get within 1. Nice serve.
At the net, Soderman with a big block, but what a return by Sardi. A great effort defensively to keep it alive. There's going to be a double hit call.
Okay, so now looks like match point here for Team Nova Scotia.
Set point coming up. What a serve from Sardi, as she has all day. Soderman putting that back over at the net. Nixon trying to return it cross court. Good return by Sardi. What athleticism. Great return. Soderman able to return it, and McDougall underneath it as well. Nixon keeping it alive. At the net, block attempt, and it's going to be Nova Scotia responding, taking the second set, 21-17 in a back and forth battle. This is one for the ages, a classic on our hands here as the Maritime neighbors doing battle. We're going to have the third and deciding set coming up. It's beach volleyball from the Canada Summer Games. We'll be back.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. it's my time, it's my time, it's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time, it's my time, it's my time.
When you're in a place surrounded by ocean, you can walk in any direction and arrive somewhere spectacular.
The United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners Local 579 is proud to welcome the Canada Games to our home this summer. UBC Local 579, building great things in Newfoundland and Labrador.
7th place on the line. New Brunswick, Nova Scotia. Welcome back, as this has been an absolutely classic performance from both teams. Either one going to take their foot off the gas. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, the host of these 2025 Canada Summer Games. Today we're just outside the city in Paradise, and they've done a wonderful job at hosting this great event. Super exciting sport, and these two teams, I should say, are so evenly matched. It's been a classic as that one escapes the line. A big point for New Brunswick to tie things up. A reminder, in this third set, we only go to 15. Not to 21 like the first two, and that one out of play, so New Brunswick with their first lead of the set.
Yeah, that's good for New Brunswick. Getting ahead here early on so they aren't chasing like they were last set.
Soderman with the serve. Put up Sardi. Receives it, not able to capitalize, and a 2-point lead early for New Brunswick.
This is exactly what Team NB wants. They could not get within 2 or 3, it seemed like, in the last game, so now to be up by 2 has to be a good feeling.
Happy Soderman at the net, tried to block, not able to, and a great play by Sardi to put it over her hands, and 3-2.
Quick change again, as we have New Brunswick facing off against Nova Scotia, but on this side facing off against the wind as well.
Wind picking up. Play. Ottoman sends it back over. Nice block at the line at the net by McDougall. And a good job by New Brunswick to keep it going. McDougall at the net. And touch that one, can't get to it as Nick's in. What a great effort nonetheless, and we are deadlocked in 3. It's a race to the finish line of 15.
Looks like we're in for another close set here, Robbie.
We are. Soderman puts it up, great set up from Nixon. He's certainly taken those. So 4-3. Nova Scotia, 1 point in the difference. 1-1 in sets. 4-3 in this third and final set. Sardi trying to get to it, she will. Great return by Sardi as well. Nixon at the net trying to spike it, but good return from Sardi as Soderman tries to get it over in a great second effort. What a rally happening right now. Here's Soderman. Sets it up for Nixon. Now Sardi trying to return it. Oh, and a miscommunication. That's going to fall. 5-3. And what a great effort from all 4 of these players. Back and forth.
That was a great rally. Unfortunate the way that it ended, but still. Back to back to back to back to back to back returns by these 4 women.
Standing. Soderman. Puts it up for Nixon, and a great block by McDougall. 6-3, Nova Scotia.
Really sublime block there by McDougall. Able to block that one off. Team New Brunswick elects to take their time out here.
An outstanding display of athleticism. Crews out to clean up the courts, and while they do that, let's take a look at some of the action from this third set.
Yeah, this last rally Look at the action here, back and forth. Great job by Soderman to get it up and then back in the other way. Sardi goes out of bounds to keep it into play. Is this just not stopping? Look at this action here between these four women. Able to get it back over again as Nixon. Back it comes Sardi. Back for Nixon. Soderman for Nixon again. Getting it back. Another good block by Sardi as McDougall comes in to help out as well. And then there's the miscommunication, and that results in a point for Team Nova Scotia.
Such great effort from all four of these athletes. 7th place on the line. Nova Scotia with the serve. Julia McDougall. Puts it up, received by Nixon. Soderman trying to get there. Good effort, and they do. That one's going to hit the line in the back, and that's in. A big point for New Brunswick.
Exactly, Robbie, and that is exactly why they called that timeout. Able to just calm the nerves after back-to-back points, little bits of miscommunication. And now New Brunswick look like they are on the right path here again.
Nixon with the serve. Deep in the court. Handled by Nova Scotia, and a good second effort on that, but picking the line. And keeping it in is New Brunswick, so 6-5. The lead just one for Nova Scotia. Great serve from Nixon. Trying to return it, not able to, and point going to New Brunswick. You'd expect nothing else, tied up, 6-6. Great action here from the Canada Summer Games in St. John's. That one just missing long, so Nixon not able to keep the momentum going, and a good patience from Nova Scotia. So Sardi, she'll start with the serve. Serve from Nova Scotia, handled by New Brunswick. Nixon at the net, tries to set it down. Great action. McDougall must set up the block, and that one right back into the net, and Nova Scotia 8-6 they lead.
Yeah, that's a really important point here, Robbie. Only 7 points away now from closing out this set for Team Nova Scotia. Still anyone's match to win here.
Certainly is. That's going to hit the line and fall. Sierra Sardi. A great serve. 9-6, just 6 points away. A reminder, only going to 15 in this third and final set. Sierra Sardi.
She's been real strong serving here in this one.
That one's gonna land in just before the line, so a big point. Nova Scotia now in double digits.
A big ace there for Sardi. Right on cue.
So New Brunswick. Right back. McDougall sets up for Sardi. McDougall at the net trying to drop it down. They do. So 11-6, getting closer for Nova Scotia. Some work to do for New Brunswick.
Yeah, 4 points away here for Team NS, trying to close this one out in our 7th and 8th placement match.
Great start for New Brunswick. Able to return that, and a big point for New Brunswick, now within 4.
Yeah, that's an important return here. With Soderman now grabbing the ball, ready to step up for the serve.
So Sophie Soderman with the serve, that one into the net. Not what she drew up, nonetheless. A point for Nova Scotia. 12-7 they lead in the race to 15. Nice serve from Nova Scotia and Julia McDougall. Nixon at the net for New Brunswick, and a good defensive play from Sardi. And pop that back over, trying to find the sand. She rolled, and McDougall not able to put it back, or excuse me, Soderman not able to put it back. So Nova Scotia within 2.
Real striking distance here now for Team Nova Scotia. New Brunswick 6 points back.
A great performance mentally as well from this Nova Scotia duo. Staying focused. over the net. Great serve from McDougall. Trying for the block attempt, but a big spike from Soderman. Hits the spot. So 13-8.
It's not over until somebody hits 15.
An outstanding matchup here in beach volleyball. McDougall gonna pop that over. At the net. He's played by Sardi to step in. Will that land in? It will. A match point coming up for Nova Scotia. 14-8.
Chance to win it here for Sardi on the serve.
So here we go. 7th place on the line. Soderman able to set it up for Nixon. Great defense by McDougall. At the net trying to block it. And a big play by Soderman. And a big point, 14-9.
Keeping this game alive right now is Soderman with that fantastic block. Now the ball in her hands for the serve.
Sardi picks up the serve. At the net trying to put it away, and they will! And what a great point from Nova Scotia. Certainly a back and forth matchup, Luke. We haven't seen that excitement in a long time. What an outstanding performance from both teams.
That game had it all. Long rally, spikes, blocks up at the net. The light touches around the net as well. That was exactly what you want to see, and that was only our 7th and 8th placement game. Fantastic stuff here from Newfoundland and Labrador. Let's take a look at the action here all throughout this. Soderman with a nice step up at the net. Nova Scotia answering back, and then New Brunswick getting it back and over. Nova Scotia on the reconnect will send it back. We had some really long rallies here in this one as these 4 girls battling out for the points. And at the end of the day, it is Nova Scotia that wins this maritime rivalry in the 3rd set.
Certainly an entertaining matchup, and our coverage will continue throughout the day. The battle for 5th place coming up between Manitoba and BC. And this was for 7th. It was Nova Scotia over New Brunswick. We're going to take a break. Our coverage continues later on from the Canada Summer Games.